ready. There we go. Get this all started up. Alright. Looks like it's going good. So, hope everybody's having a good night, or a good morning, good afternoon, whatever it may be, wherever you are. Also, what's up everybody, my name's Chance. And tonight we're going to be doing some traditional draft for War of the Spark. Oh, might have just broke my chair. Oh well. It like pops out of place sometimes on the arm. So yeah, tonight we're going to be playing some traditional War of the Spark draft. Figured it would be a fun way to celebrate hitting 1,000. I normally don't do traditional draft as I'm not great at best of threes, but hey, we'll try our luck and see how far we can make it. We do have people hopping in here, so hola to everybody. But yeah, if y'all want to hop in and help me craft this deck, I will try to go a little bit slower on the draft, as I know that it takes a minute for chat to catch up. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop right in here. Solar Blaze, that is some powerful removal. Really powerful. Bond of Flourishing is good against some aggro. Ral's Outburst could be pretty good. It's a little costly, but it could be good. Kiora could be alright if we go for a ramp style deck, which it seems like we have an opening for. But Solar Blaze could be some awesome mass removal. But then again, if it doesn't hit, right, then it's just kind of bad. We do have a lot of big defender style creatures, so if we Solar Blaze against those, it's not going to do a whole lot. Maybe we do just take Bond of Flourishing. Leaves us a bit more open. Tell you what, it's a new set. Let's try the interesting ones, yeah? Let's see how they go. This says each creature, so Rising Populace would not be able to escape the Solar Blaze, so to speak. Now, what do we want here? Target opponent sacrifices a creature that attacked or blocked this turn. I think Gideon's Triumph is actually okay. So we may just take it. Sure, we're going a bit heavy into removal, but it's either Gideon's Triumph or we're taking something like Rising Populace, maybe a Bolt Bend or Blind Blast or Spellgorger Weird, which isn't that bad, honestly. But I kind of like the Gideon's Triumph because, again, it leaves us a bit open. Band Together is some pretty good removal in the green tree. But yeah, let's take Gideon's Triumph. Let's see where we can get with what we have thus far. Another red source we control. I mean, Jaya isn't awful. Again, she's more removal. If we do happen to go into red, then she just sort of buffs all of our red creatures and whatnot, so that could be good. Yeah, and it's a very Planeswalker-y meta, so Rao Storm Conduit. We could go Spells Matter. Honestly, Rao is really good. There's an emergency zone too. Nothing to sneeze at there. Can make our Solar Blaze, I'm sorry, come down at instant speed, which could be really good, right? Grim Initiate is it's an okay card, but I'm kind of liking Rao here. Maybe we go for a Spells Matter Jeskai style deck. Oh, Kasmina too. You're just giving me all the Planeswalkers apparently. Well, I'm not gonna turn it down. Hell.
It's us or them.
Yeah, it's always you Planeswalkers. I'm always gonna choose you. Neoform would have been chill if we would have went that route. Now we gotta find some creatures to defend, right? To defend our well, if we're going to Spells Matters, then Burning Prophet seems to fit right in. Crush Descent also works. But Burning Prophet allows us to scry, so I like it a little bit better. Let's see. Callous Dismissal is okay, that's for sure. Another copy of Burning Prophet I probably wouldn't sneeze at. Gateway Plaza and Guild Globe will definitely help us work our mana problems out in this deck, which could befall us pretty easy. But I kind of like the Callous Dismissal. We just have to hope we see some more and take the Gateway Plaza or the Guild Globe. Guild Globe is sort of a hit or miss though, right? It can become very, very useless very, very quickly. I think the Gateway Plaza is going to be good no matter what. Callous Dismissal probably will be good no matter what and probably will find its way into our deck. Let's take the Gateway Plaza. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, gets +1/0 until the end of turn. I mean, for 2 mana, that's not a terrible effect. We also have Honor the God Pharaoh, which gives us some card draw as well as amasses 1. Tell you what, I kind of like the Sky Theater Strix just because there's not a whole lot of flyers in this set, so getting rid of it is going to be a little bit more difficult for our opponent. It's between a Burning Prophet and a Wall of Runes. Honestly, I kind of like the Burning Prophet. Being able to scry is really, really big and really, oh my goodness. It really wants us to take these Burning Prophets. Bolt Bend. I mean, it could definitely change the tempo of the game, right? But it's only with a single target. Of course, if they go to like Obnixilus's Cruelty or use any form of removal, we pretty much have them. Or if they go to use a combat trick, actually Bolt Bend is really good too. So, because we can just change their combat trick target from their creature to our creature, right? Yeah, we could have some fun with Bolt Bend. Let's try it out and see where we get. No, I don't really like any of those, but I guess we'll take a Heartwarming Redemption. It may find its way somewhere into the deck. I'll take the Grim Initiate. I've already said I like the card, so Charm Strays in our color scheme. Ironclad Crowvod is kind of like the Wishcoin Crab of this set. So, Karn, the Great Creator. The 1 target non-creature artifact becomes an artifact creature with power and toughness. Well, we're not really playing that many artifacts. Actually, we have 0 right now. And choosing an artifact card from outside the game, well, again, we have 0. So, unless we're just trying to take Karn... Ooh, Evolution Sage. So we definitely could have went like a Proliferate style deck, and there's Mowu. Although I would have hated to choose between the two, right? That's just backbreaking. Dovin's Veto. It could work into our deck, right? Although we're probably going to want to be spending our mana on our turn. Well, maybe not. Of course, if we don't spend our mana on our turn, sure, we get the Scry, but then all the +1/0 effects we're not really making use out of. Law Rune Enforcer is pretty good. How many creatures do we already have? 1, 2, 4. Only 4. Tell you what, we'll take the Dovin's Veto simply because the rarity is higher on it, so it's more likely, yeah, that we'll see another Law Rune Enforcer. If we go like a lot of creatures and spells matter, Bond of Discipline could be okay, as it could allow us to get that final swing in we need. There's another Gideon's Triumph though, which again, in my personal opinion, is some good removal, but I could be wrong about that. Fairy's Time Twist could help us save the Planeswalker. Gideon's Triumph is some more removal. So far, the only removal we really have is Solar Blaze. Jaya does work as removal, and 1 copy of Gideon's Triumph. So yeah, let's go with another copy. Augur of Bolas. I think Spellkeeper Weird is better, right? Ooh, Elite Guard Mage. Flying, gain 3 life, draw a card. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit costly, but you know, it's still really good. Flux Chandler, I think, is a an artifact creature, so we don't actually have to crew it ever. We could crew it if we wanted to, but we don't have to as long as we cast a spell, right? Becomes a 4/3. Ooh, Ashiok. Would be double blue, but that is such a good planeswalker. I think we still go Flux Chandler though, right? We don't have a ton of things to proliferate, but Kasmina, Rao, Jaya, you know, we're building our planeswalker deck out fairly well, I'd have to say. There's a Law Rune Enforcer, and I think it is time to take them. It's either that or On Crop Invader, which is more of like a Mardu style or Rakdos style card. A deck where you can really sacrifice things out. Narset is actually pretty good. And it sticks to our... Although Wanderer's Strike, exile target creature, then proliferate. Kind of like Narset though, we're kind of building a Jeskai Super Friends deck here, and I gotta say I enjoy the idea of that. I think Honor the God Pharaoh could honestly fit into our deck pretty nicely. Either that or Defiant Strike, and I'm not a huge fan of Defiant Strikes, so let's go with Honor the God Pharaohs. We got this nice little Jeskai deck coming along here. Destroy target artifact or land. I mean, Demolish could be a pretty good sideboard card for us, honestly. If we are playing best of 3, say our opponent's playing, hell, I don't know, a God Pharaoh statue or some artifact card that's crushing us, it could be okay. Then again, we have Teo, which again fits into our Super Friends decks, so sure, let's go full-blown Super Friends. Why not? So glad to meet you. How many creatures do we have? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And I only counted the ones that we're going to be playing. So seven's not bad actually for a draft. 40 cards, 17 at least are lands, 7 are creatures right now. That leaves 24, 16 are instants and sorceries, and honestly in a spells matter kind of deck, that's not bad. So maybe we do just take the second copy of Gateway Plaza here. Okay. Saheeli Silverwing. I mean, since we're playing 3 colors, it could be pretty good. It is another flyer. Bond of Discipline, I just don't see it. I mean, I don't see it winning the game for us, I'll say that. I just see it being a very expensive 5-drop, and we'll probably have 1 or 2 units down, maybe 3 if we're really lucky. And sure, it's a tempo swing, but then, what, I guess it stalls us time. It's 1 more mana than Saheeli. Let's look at our curve. We have a whole lot of 4-drops, so Saheeli probably wouldn't get played anyways. Wow, we have a whole lot of 4-drops. We need some cheaper cards, huh? We need some cheaper cards. Not saying Gideon's Sacrifice is that cheaper card, but Saheeli is also a creature. We could probably do for a creature. And it's a decent flyer. I'm so conflicted if y'all couldn't tell. So conflicted. Also, I said I was going to be reading chat, and like I absolutely didn't. Of course, the only person in here is Mac. What's up, Mac? Draft should be better than sealed. Yeah. Also, yo, pick 5 really good cards for the first 5 and try to find what colors you are. Jeskai, or trying to choose 2 colors. Make sure to watch your curve. Yeah. Yeah, as I just realized, my curve is atrocious. I mean, my creature curve is fine. It's just my... Obviously, I have a whole lot of 4-drops. But to be real, Corvad, or Crovad, whatever, is getting cut. Redemption's getting cut. So that cuts our 4-drops down a little bit. I'll have to go back to more finely. Charm Stray is probably getting cut. I think Saheeli's Silverwing will be better in more situations. So, Goblin Assault Team. I mean, we have the Proliferate to make it worthwhile. None of these cards are good. So let's just throw it in the sideboard, I suppose. Again, we'll take the Dread Malkin just for the chest bonus. Topple the Statue will be a sideboard kind of card. FBL THP The Lost. 2 mana for a 1/1. Enters the battlefield, draw a card. If it entered from your library or was cast from your library, draw 2 cards instead. When it becomes the target of a spell, shuffle it back into our library. I feel like an Abzan deck would have been really awesome. Now that I'm looking back at all the cards that I've seen thus far, I feel like Abzan was the route that I should have went. Not to say that this will be a bad route by any means. Do I take him? Do I take the poor little fella? I mean, he does look a little lost. A little lost, homunculus. Probably in the wrong planes. I could take another Charm Stray. I mean, that could maybe work out if we find another one and another one, right? Yeah, sure. I'm down with trying to do the Charm Stray tribal in this. I really don't like single combat, so that's not getting picked up. War Screecher is actually an okay card. So is Callous Dismissal, though. Other creatures you control. This is a mana sink. This could help keep us alive. Both are 2 mana. How many creatures are we sitting at? Now that we're using both Charm Strays, we're sitting at a few more creatures than what I was before. So let's actually take Callous Dismissal. Dovin, Hand of Control. That's probably the only Planeswalker that we've seen thus far that we're not going to take, right? It's just not good. Just not good enough. The static effect is good. Instant and sorcery spells cost 1 more to cast. That's good. But then prevent all damage that would be dealt to and dealt by target permanent and opponent controls. I mean, it is okay. But it's just okay, right? So Divine Arrow is some more removal. And I'm thinking, yeah, let's get this removal out, right? Chandra. Chandra could be really good. Although we have a Thunder Drake, which is great in a Spells Matter. We have another Flux Chandler, which, you know, considering the number of Planeswalker cards we have, could be really awesome. How many Planeswalkers do we actually have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Planeswalkers in our deck. So if we take Chandra, we'll be at 6. Thunder Drake could be fantastic, but our 4-drops are kind of sealed out. Although, say we take out Goblin Assault Team, right? Because that's a weaker one for sure. We might end up cutting the Charm Strays, just depending. That's another 4-drop, so that's kind of expensive, as opposed to the Flux Chandler, which is a 3, and we're kind of missing out on some 3-drops here, so it could help us fill out. Again, Chandra is a 4-drop, so it kind of stacks up on top and makes me think, you know, what would we be playing instead of Chandra? Kasmina. I kind of like Kasmina better than Chandra. Yeah, Kasmina's pretty good. Ral I really like better than Chandra, so yeah, I just don't know. Maybe we do just take the Flux Chandler. The Thunder Drake is nice. Well, we could play the Thunder Drake in place of Saheeli's, right? And Thunder Drake is something that doesn't require other cards to be good. Flux Chandler requires that it stays on the field. We have, you know, something that we can proliferate, and then we also cast the spell. So it's kind of like a 3 proc thing, right? All 3 standards have to be met in order for this card to be good, and it's also 3 mana. So as opposed to Thunder Drake, which is 1 more mana, it's flying, it's a 2/3, so it does have that extra bit of defense, And then all we have to do is get it down and literally play one spell after it, and it already gets the +1/+1 counter, making it 3/4 for 4 mana, 3/4 flyer. Yeah, I think Thunder Drake is like way too good to pass up here. The Wanderer, what are you doing? You're just giving me planeswalkers everywhere, left, right, left. Heartfire is great removal. Kasmina's Transmutation is actually really, really good. If you're wondering why, this is like solid God Eternal removal, right? They lose all ability. It has a base power and toughness of 1. So they don't get to get brought back. They turn into this little weak bit of removal. Heartfire would be okay, but we have to sacrifice something, and like, we're already probably not going to be playing a whole lot of units. Do we really want to be sacrificing one of them? I kind of like Kasmina's Transmutation. It doesn't get rid of them completely, but it does definitely negate a God Eternal, which could be huge, right? In draft, it could be absolutely clutch. So, Bolt Bend is mediocre. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. We'll probably not play it. It's more of a fun card, but if the deck allows it, we'll play it. So I'm gonna keep it. OMG, you're worse than a girl getting dressed. Pick a card. I like to be slow with these drafts, so it's just my style. Trying to say, yeah, that's Fibble Thip. I'm not sure if I'm even saying that right. So yeah, probably Kasmina's Transmutation. Again, the Wanderer is great, but we're going to be moving out some more 4-drops for that card as opposed to Kasmina's Transmutation, which could kind of fit right in. There's another Charmed Stray, but it's up against a Fire Mind Vessel, and Fire Mind Vessel can actually be really, really good, especially at getting us out of sticky mana curve situations. But that gives us 3 Charmed Strays. Yeah. This game is testing my jank levels. I think I'm about to fail too, because I really want the Charmed Stray. Not gonna lie. Kasmina's Transmutation, probably fine as a 1-of. Wall of Runes is an okay 1-drop. Grim Initiate's an okay 1-drop, but like, Fire Mind Vessel, it's actually really, really good. Oh, I said it right. Okay, nice. I feel like no matter which one I pick, I'll have comments saying I should have picked the other. Let's see what our curve is. Our curve is probably huge, right? Yeah, it's it's really high up there. God damn, this is difficult. Well, Fire Mind Vessel is another 4-drop. Alright, that's how I'm going to justify it. Whatever. No going back now. I made the decision. Raging Crunch is a really good 3-drop. That's for sure. And I feel like we have plenty of removal at this point. Between the Gideon's Triumph and Divine Arrow. Maybe not. Maybe not as much removal as I was thinking. Solar Blaze. Maybe I've just seen a whole lot of removal and I keep choosing against it. That sounds like something I would do for sure. So maybe another copy of Gideon's Triumph isn't bad. Some people are probably going to yell at me, hey, we picked up the 4th copy of Charmed Stray. Now it has to be the right pick, right? There's no way that it could be the wrong pick. We got all 4 copies. We collected them all, just like Pokemon told us to. Let's look at our curve for this pick, right? So looks like we need some more 3-drops, if anything. So On-Crop Invader, I mean, maybe, or just another copy of Honor the God Pharaoh. But then we're really gonna be cycling our cards out with that, right? Take another goddamn birdie, another 2-drop. Our 2-drops are huge, though. Of course, I think you kind of want more 2-drops. Although it is draft, so you can expect the games to go long. Uncrop Invader. Who are we going to be sacrificing out for him, though? Alright, fuck it. Let's take another copy of Honor of the God Pharaoh. Another Gateway Plaza? Since we didn't take the Firemind's Vessel? Yeah. Sure. There's another Dovin. Wow, it really wanted us to just get stacked on Planeswalkers. Do we take Dovin? I mean, probably not ever going to play Teo's Light Shield. Honestly, it's
I'm impressed
just
anyone
ass
would be
in
so
my opinion.
as to face
There's another Flux Chandler, so I'll definitely be picking that up. Heartfire, sure. And Wall of Runes. Goodness, this is going to be a difficult deck to cut down. Okay. Well, we can probably go ahead and cut Bolt Bend, as it's not going to be exactly where I want to be sitting, right? Probably take out a copy of Gideon's Triumph. I'm leaving all 4 copies of Charm Stray, so don't even try to convince me otherwise. Probably remove the Dovin's Veto. Let's be real. When am I ever going to leave up mana to cast that? Late game? Is that what you're telling me? Late game? I'll probably use it to cast this? Sure. Sure, I guess that's true. Saheeli's not that interesting. Let's be real. If it's not interesting, it probably doesn't make it into my deck. Dovin, I'm sorry, buddy. You're just not the Planeswalker the people need. Teo's probably not the Planeswalker the people need either, right? It's just gonna... Also, what's our win con here? Flyers? I mean, that works. Thunder Drake, Elite Guard Mage. I mean, we could get there. It's gonna take us a minute. A whole 30 minutes probably. But we can get there. Or I guess Charm Stray, right? Charm Stray straight to the victory. We still need to remove 5 cards, huh? 5 big ones. Solar Blaze could be a sideboard card, right? Because what if they're like us and they have a bunch of big butt defenders and birdies and whatnot? Then Solar Blaze isn't really worth it, and we may have enough removal without Solar Blaze to be fine. I would take the Casmina's Transmutation. Yeah, that's right. I did say that was a sideboard card because we need to make sure that they have God Eternals before we're bringing that in. So let's cut out Casmina's for sure. Gideon's Triumph can be played after combat ends, so you can kill his small creature, chum the big one, and he sacks the big one second main phase. Okay. Also, Elitbo, I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying your name correctly, but cool little note about Gideon's Triumph. Even though it says in the past tense, like sacrifice a creature that attacked or that blocked, they actually allow you to play this card before the damage is calculated, which is kind of weird. Like the creature has attacked, but damage hasn't been dealt. So you can play it before the damage is even dealt to you if you need to sack the big creature, like if you don't have a chum blocker. Don't forget you have route to copy spells. That is also true. Cut all useless Planeswalkers. Yeah, I definitely should. Win condition is evasive flyers. Yeah, big proliferated flyers. Yeah. Okay, so Teo probably gets cut, right? 3 mana. I mean, we're going to be playing things like Narset, which is actually good. We probably cut one of the Honor the God Pharaohs. Casmina's really good. Rao's good. Jaya is... Is Jaya good? Makes Grim Initiate, Burning Prophet, Heartfire, Solar Blaze. I think it makes Rao do more damage. If another red source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals that much damage +1. And this deals 1 damage to target opponent, so it would be dealing 2 damage if we had those 2 down. I kind of want to see that combo. Alright, so let's cut out one of the Honors and one of the Teos. And by one of the Teos, I mean our only Teo. Again, I think Solar Blaze is a sideboard kind of card. Our curve is looking alright now. We have a whole lot of 1-drops. Do I cut the Law Rune Enforcer? I think so. Or the Grim Initiate. Actually, I think the Law Rune Enforcer works better in longer games, and if we are playing Evasive Flyers, let's try and keep their ground units tamed, I think is what we go for. Grim Initiate is great early though. So is Wall of Runes. If we put in Law Rune Enforcer and they have an early game, well, do we have enough to deal with the early game? I think so. A lot of our removal is early removal. Heartfire, Divine Arrow, Gideon's Triumph, all very, very early. Yeah, our most costly things are like Planeswalkers. Ral does copy spells as well. We'll leave Law Rune. We'll leave it and see how it does. Okay, so what's our picture gonna be? I kind of feel obligated to make it a Planeswalker just because of how many we saw. So let's throw Ral. I feel like I've literally said his name like 50,000 times thus far. Looks good though. Looks like a solid draft deck. I'm never worried about game 1 of my drafts. It's whenever I go to sideboard that I'm like, oh, you know what? Going to get bombed? Probably. Keep guard draw, big proliferated flyer, always good, plus works with... Oh, that's true. That is true. Maybe I should have kept the God Pharaoh in there. Kill most of your creatures. It does kill most creatures in the set. It's almost a one-sided board wipe. Yeah, I don't want to go up against like a mirror deck game 1 and then be like, well, I have Solar Blaze, but it's completely useless. So this works out all right. We have one of all 3 of our land, and we have a bunch of cheap cards. Yeah, sign me up. Let me get down my Charm Strays. That cat just moo. I don't know if y'all heard it, but it sounded a lot like that cat just mooed. Tricky situation here. I don't know if we definitely do that. I think we go ahead and go with the Charm Stray, get down the Flux Chandler come next turn, and try to start proliferating up our kitty cats, right? Sounds like a solid idea. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. But, maybe I just have a huge affinity for these Charm Strays. Maybe I have a problem that needs a solving. Either way. Who the fuck plays counters in Simic? You bastard? You're a whole bastard. Alright. Alright, I'll let it slide. This once. Asshole. I was going for the Wombo combo, making the biggest cats ever. Come on, pussy. Callous Dismissal. Well, they definitely chose the right cat there. Gateway Plaza is nice, so it looks like we're just going to be getting down our cat here. And yes, I'm trying to get the cast to stick, so sue me. But we are up to 4 mana, which is nice, right? Ward Scale Crocodile. Isn't that going to be annoying? Although if they only attack in with the Ward Scale, I guess it's not the world's worst. Alright. That should be fun. And then let's hope that they only attack in with the Crocodile. Yeah. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. They're running Cynic Proliferate? That's not bad. It's not bad at all. I literally did a standard deck on this, or a constructed deck on this. So yes and no. Don't attack. Don't. Come on. We could use Divine Arrow on Kron Strangler though. So, do we just go ahead and use the Divine Arrow and then Gideon's Triumph come next turn? We chum block away with our Sky Theater Strix? I think so. And I know we just talked about how I was going to win with Evasive Flyers. Maybe I do get rid of the Charm Stray. We already have one. Isn't one Kitty Cat enough? Alright, then we'll keep up mana. We have all the removal in the world. Yes, yes, very nice. Alright, well I guess this is where those Evasive Flyers come in, huh? Yeah, take a little bit of that, Black Cat, 86, 23.99. Most complicated order of numbers ever. If only Charm Stray said you could have as many as you want. Yeah, right. I would love the card. You can kill, yeah, yep, I can. But it has to be when it's its only creature, so, because they sacrifice it, so they control. We don't have a Gideon Planeswalker, otherwise we could have gotten both of them, which would have been nice. You think you're safe? Think you're safe, punk? You're not. Yeah, see, so that's what I'm talking about. They actually don't have to deal with the damage, even though it says attacked or blocked. That I kind of wish they would change the text. Although, to be fair, if they say that are attacking, then you have to cast it in that main phase. Do we go ahead and cast Honor the God Pharaoh and just, like, get Jaya out of here since we're obviously not drawing anything for her? Or we just go ahead and cast Heartfire, kill the Flux Chandler. Probably sack out the Law Rune Enforcer, right? Here's the thing, though. If we can get down Jaya, Jaya can just kill the Flux Chandler. Ugh, this is a nasty decision no one should ever have to make. Alright, tell you what. Whatever. We'll get rid of Jaya. We'll go for the 2 damage. I'm not letting that bastard trade away a zombie for my cat. It's much too precious. Look at that. I like how also the center cat is the only, like, all... Well, that's not true. I didn't see that cat in the top left. I was gonna say it's the only, like, all white cat here. You got, like, black and white and gray. But you got another all white one up here. Also, where are the calicos? You know, the calico cats. I don't see any orange ones. You bitch. There's a copy of my Charmed Stray. Or wait, did I put that copy there? I think I put that copy there. Ah, come on. Callous Dismissal. Playing like a vagina. Alright, well, let's go and get Charmed Stray. Burning Prophet. And then we can go Honor the God Pharaoh next turn. Alright, so I would toss the removal for cards. Yeah, Epic. Gideon's Triumph has, or just has a little more versatility than most Divine Verdicts in that way. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's true. It's just the wording I feel like could mislead people. Yeah, fine. Hit me in the face. I'll pretend like I don't give a fuck. Hey, Jaya. You finally get to enter the fight, you beautiful beast, you. Do we really want another land? Well, it would give us something to throw away for Honor the God Pharaoh come next turn. It's fine, I suppose. Alright, so deals 2 damage to any target. Bum bum bum. Do we get rid of the 1/1? Kill the Vraska? I think so. I think that makes the most sense.
Who's up for a catastrophe?
Who's up for a catastrophe? I am. We might as well hit them, right? They're gonna swing in with their 3/3. Do we really care to keep Jaya alive? Yes, I think we actually do. I think we might, although... Okay, so they actually can't, unless they proliferate her. Ah, the choices, the decisions. I don't know what to do. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I do. Hold up. Change that around, huh? Alright, so now that should deal 3 damage. Yeah, nice. I know how to play Magic. You know, sometimes. Okay, so what are we up to? We're up to 12 people. Nice, nice. Tomio's Epiphany. Thankfully, that does take away most of their turn. So do we trade the Charmed Stray out here? Yes, I believe we do. I hate to see it go, but I love to watch it leave. Nah. Although we do still have 2 more in the deck. We can make it work. Maybe that's just what I want to happen. Maybe that's the alternate future that never will be, but I'll always wish for. That's actually not that good for us. We may just Jaya that Arlen's Wolf right out. So let's discard the land. Sure. We'll get to Scry too, which is pretty good. Do I want a Gateway Plaza? No. No. Well, that makes sense. You know, you get rid of one cat and you find a fucking another one right after. Pretty much how life goes too, right? Alright, so let's definitely get rid of Arlen's Wolf as we can't even block it. And I think we swing in for the 5 damage, right? They're down to 9. Evasive Flyer is actually working out pretty well for us. Mowu. No. Don't do it. Oh, they did it. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a whole lot. Alright, well, it's time to say goodbye to Jaya.
Call me
Definitely
when the world's ending again.
Definitely gonna. Ooh. Yeah. Sometimes you just draw right and you're like, you know what? Fantastic. I'm not gonna argue with you, game. I'm gonna accept it. And I'm gonna take it. 6, 7. Yep, I'll attack. Alright, so realistically, we get a spell next turn, we win. As long as they don't remove our birdie. Oh, son of a bitch. I had to say something, right? Had to fucking say something. Alright, Narset. No. No. What else can win me this game? I guess if I had some kind of Kasmina? No? Kasmina's not gonna win me this game. If I swing all in, I'll deal 1 damage and they'll take out all of my creatures. This is awkward. Don't let me lose. Don't let them come back from 2 health. Come on. Okay, so Mowu's going up to a 5/5. That's fair to say. Well, they're probably going to be aiming at the Narset. They can't afford to attack in with anything, literally. Oh, they're doing it. Oh, it has Vigilance. Right. Makes sense. Well, bye-bye, Narset. I'm sorry. I wish I could have saved you. Truly. Honestly. I'm not just lying. I think we go with the Thunder Drake, right? It's definitely a way to win. Fingers crossed. Do they have the answer? I feel like I'm playing Wheel of Fortune here. Well, obviously no blocks there. Oh, if they don't play their card, okay. They conceded out. I was gonna say if they don't play that card, I'm gonna be so nervous as to what it could be. Alright, so let's get ready for a game 2. They were running a whole lot of Proliferate. Kasmina's Transmutation could work out wonders on their Mowu. What are things I didn't like about that game? Nothing really. I even liked having so many Charmed Strays. It gives us it gives us this choice of, do we want to, you know, just chum block with this little 1/1 Lifelinger, which, you know, could be very low value to us, or do we want to try and build it into what could be our build around? I do kind of like it. We might just keep it, honestly. Like we won, didn't we? Why fix what ain't broken? Maybe we just keep it. Kasmina's Transmutation I could see coming in, but again, I didn't see any God Eternals. It's pretty much the only reason why we play it. I could throw in another Honor the God Pharaoh, but I can't remember what I took it out, or what I was planning on taking out in its place. So let's just keep it. It didn't do us wrong in the first match. If we lose this one, we'll try and sideboard out. It's bad versus 1/1 counters. Okay. Next turn play win. Perfect draw. Brain. Big brain play. Yeah. Whoa. That's not the kind of land you hope to see, right? Not in a Jeskai deck. Alrighty. Let's go Law Rune. Do like seeing an early Thundering Drake. Alright, so we have all of the mountains in our hand. All of our mountains are in our hand. Actually, I think we are only missing 2. So there's only like 2 more mountains in our entire deck. Arlen's Wolf. Sure, let's go ahead and play an island. Let's keep them guessing, right? And honestly, I'd rather keep the Callous Dismissal for after we have the Thunder Drake, I think. Maybe we just tap. Converted mana cost 2 or greater. That's an Arlen's Wolf. Yeah, we can just skip to their turn and tap the wolf. Save the Callous Dismissal for something maybe a bit scarier. We don't want to pass to attackers. We want to go ahead and tap it before we pass to attackers. Key little note there, in case you're wondering. Vraska Swarm Eminence. Well, we probably don't want to Callous Dismissal that, as it basically just comes down with I mean, we could tap the Vraska, not that I think that matters any. So we're probably going to trade out the Law Rune Enforcer to the Death Toucher, but then how do we get rid of the Vraska? Probably a Thunder Drake, right? And then next turn we can throw down a Flux Chandler and then a Callous Dismissal afterwards, giving our Thunder Drake a +1/+1 and then proliferating it to a 4/5, which should be enough to deal with the Vraskas. Okay, yeah, so this should work. This should work. Unfortunately, they're going to get another 1/1 Death Toucher, so I'm going to have to figure some way out around that. Oh. Oh no, that's a big Bioessence Hydra. That's a big boy. So we might just be... hold up, because Law Rune can permanently remove, but otherwise that's going to be constant 1 damage to face. Alright, we're just going to take it this turn. Let me assess the situation. Oh yeah, it fucking builds too, that's the thing. I was like, why do I always hate these Death Touchers? There's some reason that I can't think of in the back of my mind that I'm like, I hate these Death Touch creatures. Alright, so let's go ahead and go with the original plan we were going to. And honestly, if we Callous Dismissal the Bioessence Hydra, essentially that's 1 more turn that they have to play. We take out their Vraskas, and these no longer have the counter effects from the Vraskas, so we don't have to worry about them building any more than they already are. And I suppose with the 1 or 2 good Charmed Strays, we're pretty much right back in it. So yeah, sure. Let's return the Bioessence Hydra. That way it won't come down as a 7/7. Submit the 1. So our Thunder Drake is huge, right? We have the Amass token to kill one of the Death Touchers. Vraskas is gone. Yeah, now we just hope we don't flood, right? Hey, just dropping in to congratulate on the first 1,000 subs. Yeah, thanks for sure. It was awesome. Woke up this morning, like I said in the video from earlier. I woke up expecting maybe to be just a little bit over 1,000, and I woke up to like 1,020, which is fantastic. We just take the 5 damage. I want to say no, but yes. No is just what I want to say. I can't say it, but I want to. Hey, Charmed Stray. And guess what? A Charmed Stray. Beautiful. Okay, so Law Rune, we can actually tap the Hydra. So it'll be a non-combatant. The Wolf still gets through. I think we do use our Charmed Stray to kill the Death Toucher. And then obviously our Thundering Drake is... well, it's gonna thunder. Or it's gonna strike. I guess strike would make more sense with lightning, right? Thunder doesn't really strike, it booms. Don't remove my Thunder Drake. Oh, they're gonna put that on the Arlen's Wolf, so it makes it even more difficult for me to defend against. Okay. Make sure I don't pass it straight to... Yeah, so I don't miss it. Let's just go ahead and tap that. Tap that Bioessence Hydra. Arlen's Wolf is huge. That Death Toucher is huge. That's 8 damage to our face. Can we afford that? No. Bye-bye, Charm Strays. I loved you. I loved y'all like y'all were my own kittens, but, you know, you gotta go. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. We didn't draw... Do we save Burning Prophet for when we can draw another spell, so then we can Thundering Drake and get it up a little bit bigger? Thundering Drake can kill their Arlen's Wolf. Can't kill their Bioessence Hydra, which has 6 trample. We attack them in the face. We don't have anything to block against their Arlen's Wolf, but we can still block the Bioessence Hydra. Although we can use Law Rune Enforcer to take out their Bioessence Hydra every turn. So then realistically, we just need the Thundering Drake up, right? Black Cat, you're not taking this from me. I believe in the heart of the cards, as Yu-Gi-Oh taught me. Don't do it. Excuse me. Don't you do it. Bond of Insight. Hey. Oh no. No, 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 come on. Who plays Forced Landing in their... Oh wait, maybe they put it in their sideboard. But I didn't show a Thundering Drake in game 1, so who puts Forced Landing in their deck like that? I didn't even show an Oketra. Or not Oketra, a Kefnet. So yeah, we're not passing 2 attackers. We definitely want to tap the Bioessence. 5 damage is getting through no matter what here, but yeah, it looks like Black Cat might be picking up, ooh. We're holding on, but by the skin of our teeth. I'll tell you that right now. We're not going to lose here. We'll be very, very close, but we're not going to lose. Oh no! Shit, now we're going to lose. Oh no, we still have Gideon's Trap. Okay, we're fine. Kidding. Completely joking. We're just gonna kill the Arlen's Wolf. That's fine. Sure, yeah. Put some more counters on there. Proliferate. Make all your shit bigger. I don't care. See if I mind. No, I don't want any more lands, damn it. Do I have to cut down how many lands I'm playing here? Like, I have drawn out 7, which I get 8. I guess technically 9, 10. I don't know where those came from, plus the other one that I scried to the bottom. So that's 11 out of our 17. Do we just lose here? Hold up. 7. Block it with our 3. We block it with a 1-2. Or we block it with the 2-2 rather. Still take... Yeah, okay. I'm conceding. God damn you, Black Cat. Attack when he swings out and hold up Law Rune Enforcer. Sorry, I may have read that a little bit too late. Okay, so now we didn't win that turn. What went downhill for us? They removed our Thundering Drake. I kind of want to keep a Dovin's Veto, honestly. People say that it's bad, but I mean, it works the same as normal removal. It's 2 mana to keep up. We have plenty of mana outlets. And so far, in both these games, I found myself saying, why do I have so many lands? Heartwarming Redemption, I just don't like. Solar Blaze could be really good though, right? They're playing a lot of creatures that we could wipe with Solar Blaze. But then what do we take out in its place? Maybe we do take out a land. Maybe we do. What do we have the most colors of? Red. Red can go down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Also, quick question. If we have more white colors in the deck than red, then why are we playing so much goddamn red mana? I don't make any sense. So yeah, we'll just cut a land for that. Alright, Black Cat, this is it. This is the tiebreaker. Me and you, mano a mano. Put in the Solar Blaze. I think I did, didn't I? Reason for not getting in with Flux Chandler when enemy's been tapped out. Were they completely tapped out? Probably. Not quite sure. Maybe I was just failing at it. Our deck is pretty quick. I think I want to play first. Damn it. Alright, we'll go Gateway Plaza. If I draw another Charm Stray, I'm gonna be happy. Just pure happy. No? Blue mana? Okay. So here's what we'll do. We'll start the Charm Strays out. Hope to build them up. Burning Prophet, you can make an argument for that, and then holding up Callous Dismissal so that way you can get the Scroff and all that. Whoa. I mean, I'll definitely take it. I'm not going to sit here and complain because they just wasted a New Horizons. I mean, sure, they got the ramp, but past that, they wasted it. I'm not going to be the one to complain. You know. Let's go Charm Strays, though. We have Callous Dismissal to bounce whatever it is they try to play this turn. Hopefully they don't play a multitude of things. What is this land draw? Holy shit. 7 already? Really? 7. We only have 16 in the deck. So it's like we have 9 more in our last 29 cards. Alrighty. Let's return the Skulker. Swing in with everything. No. No, draft. This is not what I want. This is not a land drawing simulator. What kind of game you trying to make me play here? Willing to Callous Dismissal your own cat? Yeah, I mean that could have been alright as well. Oh my god. We've drawn 10 lands already. Had the opportunity, I'm sorry, to draw 10 lands already. What am I supposed to do with that? Like, how am I supposed to actually play a game of fucking Magic if all I draw is lands? I'm not playing Momir's Madness. I swear to God, that's not the game mode that I queued up for. Whew, Salt is so heavy. But I mean, hell, if you draw 10 lands out of your first, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I've drawn 5 creatures and seen 10 lands. So out of my first 15 cards, a third have been playable spells. The other third aren't even playable. Well, I can play 1 a turn, so I guess there's something. Holy shit. Well, I guess they haven't really been drawing anything except for lands either, hence why they New Horizons their own land. What is up with this? Like, legit, what is up with this game? These goddamn land draws. After this, we might go down to 15. This is fucking ridiculous. The classic land flood. Yeah, but it's like... It's so ridiculous. Literally every single game we've played against Black Cat, we've flooded. That's a huge fucking Mowu, too. Holy shit. Fantastic. I love when our opponent takes 2 turns to amass a board size that we are stuck at for 5. You know, I watched Nox, yeah, I mean, fuck it, let's take the damage, right? I watched Nox earlier this morning, or maybe it was, hey, look there, we're gonna get rid of our Charm Strays. Well, hell, we're gonna get rid of everything except for Burning Prophet on our side. But we'll kill all of their shit too, so I guess it makes it worth it. We should swing in first, right? Swing in with, or we cast it, then swing in with Burning Prophet. Deal the 2 damage, or get the lifelink. Deal the 2 damage, right? Every single time, deal the 2 damage. Wall of Runes. Right. Alright, I mean, the proliferate doesn't matter. How about that? One big ass board wipe. It wouldn't have killed their Skulker anyways. So now I guess they just play that and try to go ham on my face hole, huh? Yeah, there it is. Ashiok Skulker. It's a nightmare creature. Looks like an octopus smashed with the face of Ashiok mixed with like a merfolk right there. I mean, I guess that's a nightmare. Shit, if that thing ever woke me up, I'd be screaming for sure, for damn sure. Hey, a Law Rune Enforcer. I will actually take that if we can just tap out that Ashiok. Sure, let's scry just to make our Ral bigger, right? Although, do we really want a Law Rune? Probably not. We want an answer. Like an actual answer to this game, not just another fucking board stall. Alright, so Ashiok is gonna hit my Ral. That's gonna hurt, not gonna lie. Sorry, Ral. Love you, but gonna have to take one for the team here.
I've been through worse.
Yeah, you have. You'll make it. Cure is Dambreaker. Yeah, sure. You know, I actually don't have a single comment on this. Maybe I should have just kept the Law Rune Enforcer, right? Why did I try to play risk?
Planeswalker, genius inventor. I got it all.
Alright, good rule of thumb. Y'all remind me never, ever, ever scry a card to the bottom if I can play it. Lifelink either way, cast their damage to themselves. See, this is why I like. This is why I like playing live. Y'all can correct me on the spot as opposed to like me having to go record the video, put it up, and then I like 2-3 hours later y'all like, oh yeah, you should have done this, and I'm like, oh fuck. Well, I'm probably not gonna remember it. But this way, like if y'all tell me as soon as I make the mistake, I'm much more likely to be like, yeah, you're right. I mean, do we try to keep the Ral alive? Do we try to keep our creature alive? Who knows? Ral could be really good, and if we get just the right kind of removal. Do we even have removal that could hit the Dambreaker? Gideon's Sacrifice. But we're not going to be able to copy it on our opponent's turn, right? Fuck it. I really don't know what to do at this point. I give up. We flooded, they flooded, but I guess you just play a huge top end in this draft. What the fuck? 3 in a row, huh? 4 if you count the ones that I fucking scried to the bottom.
I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
I make it rain.
there's a card we can play, so we're definitely not sending it to the bottom. God damn. Keep Ral, yeah. Hey, I made the right decision. Can you test out a deck I made? For sure. Just if you want to post it on Aether Hub and post the link here, or just post the whole goddamn export. I don't really mind either way. It's a good answer to anything. Yeah, I should have kept the Law Rune. I know. You say that now, but the temptation for the better play. Oh yeah. All right, Narset. Get your ass down there. Do so. Just kidding. We over here flooding. Our opponent's over there top decking literally the answer they need every single fucking time. Magic is so fun when you get the right draws, you know?
What's not to love? I'm brilliant, handsome, and totally electrifying.
That is very true, Ral. You are. I almost called you Jace, Ral, by the way. So, funny thing about Heartfire, it actually doesn't really work unless we have a creature down. Also, it doesn't kill two of their biggest creatures. So yeah, that's just going to be game. Fantastic. You know what I love about Magic? Whenever I see more lands than I see of anything. Legit in that game, between me and my opponent, we still saw more lands than anything else in the game. Hey, we got Rouse Outburst though. That could be fun. That could be fun. So what else are we removing? Hold up. We only have 6 things that require red mana, yet for some reason we're playing 5 fountains? Or 5 mountains? How about no? Let's go down to 16 lands at least. Hell, maybe even 15. Let's not go 2 balls to the wall, right? Throw in another copy of Honor of the God Pharaoh. Alright, seems fun. Although, wait a minute. In literally that game we played right there, we only had 16 lands because I took one out in the sideboard, right? Maybe we should go down to 15 because that game was kind of fucking ridiculous. How many losses do we get? We only get 2 losses in this? I just paid 1,500 gems. You're telling me my whole future rides on this next game? That's scary. Alright, well, let's try it with 15 lands and hope we're right. Fuck. I'm just not a fan of best of 3 draft. I think best of 1 is better. I feel like best of 3 draft is okay in some sets, but this set, I don't know. My mind is clouded by all the flooding right now. It's flooded with shitty thoughts, I guess. I typically enjoyed the idea of best of 3 as it does allow for more strategy than just well, kind of the shit that I do, which is just throw whatever I want to together and hope for some awesomeness. You know, obviously I do have educated reasonings for why I want to be doing what I'm doing, but at the same time, a lot of the times I sacrifice that out for something that's fun. Like, we probably shouldn't be playing 4 copies of Charm Stray. I probably shouldn't have even drafted 4 copies of Charm Stray, right? But I did it because it seemed fun. So realistically, all of this like mana flooding could have not even mattered had I just drafted a better deck. Very fair point there as well. So we can go Burning Prophet into a wall of runes, which I kind of like. Get our board wide, right? Get a lot of creatures we can defend with, so we don't keep getting smacked in the face. Another land. You don't know how tempted I am to send this to the bottom. Actually, you know what? We can cast everything we have in hand. Yeah, I'm sending it to the bottom. As long as we can cast shit, I'm not. Kind of low curve for limited. See, that's every time I draft, I'm like, you know what? That seems like my curve is getting too high. But then whenever I come and play, it's like other people are playing this huge, ridiculous shit, so I'll try that. And then someone plays an aggro deck, and I'm like, why did I ever even try drafting a high mana curve in the first place? So I don't know. Maybe I'm just bad at draft. Maybe I don't completely understand what I should be doing. So they're probably going to sacrifice a creature out here, right? We can't Gideon's Triumph this turn. We can next turn, so they may be a little bit more wary. Although, to be fair, they may just attack with more units here. If we throw one, they're definitely sacrificing a Grim Initiate. So, take 2, lose Wall of Runes. Honestly, I'd rather just take the 2. They may still sack a creature out here. No? Okay. Law Rune Enforcer. Yeah, well, I think we saw that can be a really good card, especially since we can tap out their on-crop invader. So let's go Law Rune, and sure, why not another Burning Prophet? Get all of our creatures down. And no attacks. So they will probably get in another swing with on-crop, although we have enough units down now, we may want to just... Okay, they probably have a pump, right? Alright, well, if that's your plan, pump away. And if not, I guess we can just always swing back at them and gain some life link. Okay, so that's pretty much what we assumed would be happening with on crop there. That was their play, huh? Oh, look at that! Now we're not drawing the lands, we're drawing Casmina. I guess I should have kept that island, huh? Although then we would have drawn into whatever we drew last turn, this turn. I don't know. Leave 1 mana open for the Law Rune to tap. On crop, leave the 2 mana open for Gideon's Triumph. Do we just want to tap another creature that they're likely to attack in with besides on crop? Yeah. Don't tell me you have a Kaya's Greeting. Challenger's Pyrohelix. Pyrohelix, I'm sorry. Same difference. Damn it, that feels so bad. That's a kick in the face, for sure. For sure. Alright, well, just don't attack him with everything. Just attack him with your on crop, right? Make it easy. Or swing him with everything. You bitch. They have the pump. They have the pump. Another Flux Chandler? No, I don't think so. Our other copy's not really useful. Maybe our Flux Chandlers are just completely fucking pointless. Narset we can get down, so I guess we'll keep her on top. It's a playable, and what did I say? We're no longer throwing playables to the bottom of our deck. Okay, so they chose to get rid of the on crop. That's fine. Fine by me. They kept their zombie token. Oh, okay. Then they just got their on crop right back, huh? Sure. Sky Theater Strix. Not big enough to deal with anything. Not a land to help us get to Casmina. Not a source of removal.
Keep an open mind.
Heartfire, that's a source of removal. Jaya. I think I'd rather have Heartfire, to be completely honest. Now we can swing in with Burning Prophet. What do they do next turn if we do? They swing with everything. 3/3 at our Narset, 2/2 at our face. Is they're not gonna block the on crop, but is 2 damage worth that? Probably not. No matter what, though, they get to swing in with both their creatures here. Also, I feel like a moth just flew on my back. What a bastard. I got a 5/5 zombie. Okay, so after this, we're gonna be playing some constructed as well because this draft is not going well. I got a bad feeling about this. Orem is kicking my ass. But on the bright side, they did the thing that I love to see, which is when someone sends, like when someone else is ahead and they send more units than need be at a planeswalker.
I was not prepared.
Bravo.
For this.
I will take it. Give me the extra turn. God damn it. This is what I get, huh? I sent that island to the bottom, and now MTG Arena is like, here, you want some goddamn playables? We'll give you some goddamn playables. So I can Heartfire and kill the on crop, but the zombie token is now too big. It's instant, right? Okay, so I should definitely wait for their turn if I'm going to use Heartfire. Fuck. But it doesn't really work that well against a zombie that has trample, right? Unless I block and then I kill the Dreadhorde twins. That's kind of a bad deal too, though. Oh man, oh man. That play should have made him sack after the mass trigger. Damn. Wanted to pop in, say congratulations before I go to sleep. Good job. Hey, thanks, Evil Ninja Penguin. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to multi-block with the 1/3s. Oh yeah. Oh, intern. I'm sorry. Waiting on a goddamn instant spell. I do apologize. Okay, so pass the blockers. Or wait a minute. We're gonna sack out the Charm Stray, so no matter what, it's not gonna be useful. And he should sack out the Dreadhorde twins, right? You're not sacking anything with the On-Crop Invader? The hell is going on here? Alright, well, then I guess we do kill the Dreadhorde twins and sack out the Charm Stray. Then their zombie at least won't deal any damage to us, right? And our Burning Prophet. Hey, there's a 4th land. We're not throwing that to the bottom. Well, at least we get rid of their invader as well, right? Their zombie doesn't get to deal any damage to us. We get enough for our elite guard mage, which still isn't enough to deal with their zombie, but it does. Or we could go Kasmina. Draw a card, discard a card. But do we really want to discard a card? Not really. Not really. Well, we could discard the Flux Chandler as it's been completely fucking useless. But if we get a Planeswalker down, then it's not completely useless. So let's just go with Elite Guard Mage. Honor the God Pharaohs. So we're probably going to go ahead and attack him with the Burning Prophet. Again, Honor the God Pharaohs, we could discard the Flux Chandler, but I kind of don't like that. So let's go Kasmina, maybe into a Flux Chandler. Hey, they just cast their own Honor the God Pharaohs. That's a big 6/6. I think we definitely just take the damage to the face. It's really annoying. We need a Gideon sacrifice on this big ass fucking zombie. Quit amassing it, damn it. Oh, although I don't know if y'all knew this or not, but the art on the zombie army actually does shit. Actually does change the bigger that it gets. So cool little fact if you didn't know. Now you know. Okay. I'm gonna go for the Charm Stray Flux Chandler play. How many Charm Strays do we have left? 2? We still have 2 more in the deck somewhere in those 22 cards. What do we probably chum block the Burning Prophet away, I guess. Otherwise this zombie is just gonna stomp our fucking faces. Sure. Hit me with your best shot. Never mind. I take that back. Krenko is a really good shot, so yes, we get to proliferate all 0 of our creatures. Fantastic.
Under my instruction, you will steer the course of destiny.
Ooh, fantastic.
Every day is a new lesson.
Okay, so definitely discarding the land there. We want to keep Honor the God Pharaoh so we can proliferate and at least get our Kasmina up. I think we go ahead and attack him with Elite Guard Mage. Chum block with the 2/2. Use the Flux Chandler on the Krenko? Maybe. Although if they attack him with the Krenko, it's a pretty obvious sign that they got some kind of buff, right? Although they should buff them beforehand, so they get more goblins. Or they buff them after, so they get a better trade. Krenko's gonna deal 2 to the face. He'll be up to 3-4 next turn. Maybe I should have left my Elite Guard Mage back so I could have double blocked with the Guard Mage and the Flux Chandler. Oh well, fuck it. Hit me in the face. Grim Initiate? Sure. Hey, a Thunder Drake.
My students are loyal and brilliant.
Oh, well that's kind of nice. So that'll get a +1/+1 on our Thunder Drake and a +1/+1 on the Charm Stray. So if we do proliferate from here on out, we're good. I think we should be in the clear. Chum block this 6/6 with the 2/2. Thunder Drake is even with the Krenko, who goes up to a 3/4, who can kill our Elite Guard Mage. Wait, Krenko goes up to a 3/4. Maybe we sack out the 1/1 Charm Stray with the Thunder Drake to the Krenko. We have a 1/1 First Striker who can get blocked by the Flux Chandler. We still have the other 2 1/1s. I think we do swing it with the Elite Guard Mage. Maybe not. We're on 5 health. I just got to looking at that. Maybe not. In case things take a turn for the worse. They're swinging with everything. Please don't have a... Oh my god, Krenko. You big burly beast, you. Oh, don't have just a whole board pump. Please don't have a whole board pump. We know they got a pump. We know something's done here. Hopefully not the Thunder Drake. Probably the Thunder Drake. This is still game 1. Holy shit. He needs to double block the Krenko. Yeah. Heartfire. Killed the Thunder Drake. Ugh. Okay, so now the only thing we have to proliferate is our Charm Stray. I was like, fuck it, of course we can't. Do we just lose here? Block the 7/7. Yeah, I mean, pretty much, right? Because we block out everything with everything that we have. It all dies, and then come next turn, he has so many goddamn goblins. Alright. We will concede out on game 1. God damn it. So Flux Chandler hasn't been working out. Maybe our deck just isn't strong enough, right? Maybe we just didn't draft strong enough cards. Let's see, what kind of cards are they playing? We can throw in the Solar Blaze for sure. And I guess we take out one of the Flux Chandlers because, again, it hasn't really been working out for us. I would still love to have the Charm Stray work out. Charm Stray could be our downfall, legitimately, here. Me just trying to overdo it. Oh, fuck it. Let's see what you got, Orem. Gonna multiply to kill the zombie and still have creatures live if you hadn't attacked. Yeah. I'll link it after you're done. Okay, sounds good. It's kind of jank, but it might work out. Sounds good. I'm all down for jank, so... Yeah, I'm glad you're in the, do we play first? Sure. How is it that we always end up with gate plazas in our opening hand? Like, what, we had one turn where we didn't? I think it was the first game against that, that cat lady. What was her name? Black Cat or Black Knight or something. It was something. Go ahead and get down the Charm Stray. Hope for a good future. Nah. I think Gateway's Plaza is better. And we can always get down Charm Stray on this next turn, so. And we wouldn't be blocking with our Charm Stray anyways there, so. Sure. Go, go. And go. Starting early with that removal, I see. That's alright. 1-1. Ooh, Davriel.
I dwell in the shadows. A mind is a terrific thing to waste.
Honestly, let's just get rid of the Gateway Plaza. Let's get rid of the Heartfire, honestly. I know it's removal, but like I'd rather have the Gideons. We've seen how quickly they can build creatures.
Perish the thought.
Discard a card. Probably Burning Prophet. Although Jaya isn't even playable, right? Oh, come on! I wish. I wish it would ask you as like, is this really the card you want to discard? Because once you pick up a card, even if it's to move it around, that's the card you selected. So, really, really fucking annoying, actually. So we can Gideon's Triumph the Krenko as soon as they attack in with the Krenko, right? Probably the best course of action we have here. Unless they attack in with the 1-1 as well. Oh, no one our luck. That's how it'll go. Resolve. Alright, Jaya, I'm sorry. I can't hold your spot anymore. The cards we have in hand are too valuable. They're gonna attack in with both, so we trade our resolve. Trade our zombie out, and then after the trade, sure, we'll take the damage, but then we'll use Gideon's Triumph. Otherwise, they would have just sacked out their creature instead of Krenko, right? Four goblins is nothing to sneeze at either, so that's unfortunate. Aid the Fallen, sure. Let's go and throw down Gideon's Triumph. Thunder Drake. Well, let's do pretty much the only course of action we really have. Looking for a land. Looking.
I do hope this mask isn't. Let me pick your brain for a minute.
Oh, I like Thunder Drake a hell of a lot more. Elite Guard Mage has more initial benefit.
Loneliness can hurt.
So this is what I get when I go down to 15 lands. I get 0
I
lands.
don't think you'll be needing that.
I think we just lose here. If we get rid of the Thunder Drake, we have nothing to deal with what's about to hit us. Yeah, that Chain Whip Cyclops or enter big creature card here. No blocks. And if we would have, if we would have gotten rid of Thunder Drake, we have no creature to match up against their big creature. If we get rid of Thunder Drake and keep the Divine Arrow, then sure, we get to remove the Chain Whip, but then they still have all the other creatures that are attacking in our face. I think this is just a loss. We can get down the Thunder Drake. We can try our best. I don't know. Davriel's going to deal 2 damage here. We block the 4/4 with our 1/1. We'll be very low. We will be very low. This game is like really taking it out of me tonight. Maybe it's because we got our ass beat for what? Well, we won that first one, didn't we, against our first opponent? So then after that, we lost 2 in a row. Now here, we're about to lose 2 in a row. So we got our ass beat for 4 games in a row. Right, can't be blocked. So I think that's just pretty much game. 3 to our face, 2 from Davriel. We're down to 2 because we'll heal 1 from Charm Stray. Oh, right. But then there's this Simut Sprint. So that's going to be GG, actually. And then Davriel. Nice. Alrighty. Well, I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that we did fantastic, as we literally didn't pick up a single win. Oh, you get 2 packs, 3 packs, 4 packs. Oh, okay, so the victories in this are actually really worth it, which makes me feel like losing out like that isn't the most embarrassing. Something tells me I'm not the only person that does that. Also, this is why I usually don't do traditional draft, right? 1,500 gems for for one pack and a 1 round of draft. Not that fantastic, but yeah, we'll go and try out the deck that let's see, who was it that had the deck for me? League of Myth. Yeah, if you want to go ahead and throw your deck submission in there, we'll try it out. This is one of the decks that I've been working on for my next deck showcase or deck breakdown, whatever you want to call it. Oh, look, there's a moth. But yeah, I thought it'd be pretty cool to run like gates into God Eternals. So like Ilrog, obviously you can throw down like Arcway Angels with Ilrog and then gain, you know, the +2 life for it entering, and then you can play it back down, so gain double the life. Or hell, you throw down a Gatebreaker Ram at haste speed, or even a Gate Colossus at haste speed, right? It's gonna be huge. God Eternal Ronos, obviously giving your Gatebreaker Rams double whatever ridiculous amount of power they already have is huge. Doubling your Gate Colossus is huge, right? God Eternal Oketra, you're going to be playing Gatebreaker Rams, you're going to be playing Gate Colossus, you're going to be playing Arcway Angels, so works out really well there. The Finale of Glory is mostly just because I enjoy the hell out of the card, and Finale of Revelation, same there. Again, God Eternal Kefnet, actually pretty good, as it allows you to cast out your Gates Ablaze, your Circuitous Roots, your Finales, and not cast them, if that makes sense. So you get to copy them, they cost 2 less, you know. Basically makes a Gates Ablaze cost 1 mana, Circuitous Root cost 2 mana. So really, really cool and actually really interesting. Obviously, I had to go full-blown jank with it the first time I tried it out, so I did try Fauve Color, which allows for things like Enter the God Eternals and God Eternal Bantu, which Bantu probably the worst God Eternal to be playing in the Gates deck, just being honest. Though I'm sure y'all can find some way to make it work. Hopefully you can win some with this low. Here's the thing, I don't really mind losing if it's a fun loss, but like if it's just me getting my ass smacked, that's no fun for anyone, right? It's no fun for the viewers, it's no fun. I actually don't have any of the Gideon Blackblade. We'll see how much of this deck I do have. I might be able to craft it out. So let's see, export, copy to clipboard, import. Oh, right. Let's see. What's an old Font of Abzant? Oh, that was a wild ride. Okay, yeah, so I'm definitely missing some of the cards. Let's see where we're at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 of the Gideons, and 1 of the Oscillated. Ooh. We may take out the Gideon Blackblades. Let me see. Martyr for Cause does proliferate. So we can definitely pick up the other Martyr for Cause and the Kai's Ghost form and the Dread Malkin. It's just the Gideons that's the only thing, and the Oscillated Chapel. Okay, so Oscillated Chapel can definitely go, and we can play oh, actually, we can play the Godless Shrine as well. I'm just now noticing you didn't have any in the deck, so that's perfectly fine. And we can play an Orzhov Guildgate in place. Zalfurian Void. Since we're playing such an aggro deck, I'm actually going to cut it. Plus, you might have been playing it because you didn't have full mana. I don't know if you did or not, but I'm going to Gonna cut it. So let's go and apply the styles. We got the Liliana and the Duress, so sure. Alright, so let's take out Gideon Blackblade and then craft all 3 common, 1 uncommon. That should be fine. Yeah, we still have 18 common. 3 uncommons, fine. So what happened? Oh, you only had 23 lands, didn't you, in your deck? Okay, okay. We can solve this. We can just cut a plains, I guess. Alright, now Gideon Blackblade. Well, hell, I mean, I think half of this deck is meant to proliferate, like Gideon and things like that. We could run History of Benalia, and the only reason I say that is it's literally the same exact cost, and it's also a huge play for us, right? What do y'all think? What do y'all think should replace the Gideon Blackblade? He had 2 in this deck, and we have 0. So I'm sorry, but I'm not willing to spend my mythic rares quite yet. I do definitely think Gideon Blackblade is worth mythic rares, by the way. If you're looking to make an actual competitive deck, he is 100% like a viable pickup with your wild cards. Unbreakable, we're trying to sacrifice things though. Yeah, Dread Malkin, Gideon sacrifice, although Unbreakable does work pretty well with Gideon sacrifice. So does Command the Dreadhorde, right? Okay, what kind of creatures are we going to be getting back? Like Dread Malkins and Martyrs and Knights? If we use Command the Dreadhorde. It's also a very costly card, so maybe it's a bit too expensive. Unbreakable Formation could be okay though. How many creatures are we running? Hold up. Whoa, how did we jump 10th District Veteran? I like when the game just throws me random cards. Well, we took out Gideon Blackblade, which is kind of like a creature, right? That's the slot that he fills most of the time. So Unbreakable might be messing with the deck. Tell you what, let's just go with 2 History of Benalius. It's like an equal value 3-drop, right? It could work out for us. That would work. Okay. All right, yeah, for sure. Let's throw Liliana up here on the card art, and sure, we'll use our War of the Spark sleeves for it, because why not? All right, so we'll play a couple games with this, and then I'll probably hop over and show y'all a little early preview of the God Eternal Gates decks, because I think that's super fun. Super jank, yeah. Hey, that's the way I like it though. Throw me the jankiest decks ever. That way, whenever people are like, "Hey, Chance, why the fuck are you playing this?" I can be like, "Oh, you know, somebody submitted it to me." But secretly, I'm like, "Yes, this is me." Alright, so not a bad starter hand. We can get to the Duress on turn 2. Too bad it has to be one you control. If you could just choose any of them, that'd be fantastic, right? Make them deal all the damage right back to one of their own creatures or planeswalkers. Alright, I see your plains, and I'll raise you another plains. You know, Gideon Sacrifice should not be proccing if we don't have a creature or a planeswalker to select, right? That doesn't make any sense. Sometimes, like, the playability on cards doesn't make sense to me. Like, why Wizards would say, well, hold up, they may want to play this card now. So we could go with Martyr, but to be completely honest, I'd rather Duress away whatever the fuck they're trying to play. On Sarah's Wings sounds like a fantastic Duress. Let's get that card out of here. So we can go into history next turn. Proliferate. If we proliferate a Saga, do we just immediately get the step lore added, or do we miss the step lore? That's actually a pretty good question. So if we have History of Benalia and it's, you know, it ticked away 1 phase, and we have Martyr for the cause down, and he dies with History on the board, do we get the extra proc if you draw it? You gotta use the sacrifice on the shield mages. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I mean, I guess we can try it out, right? History Benalia. Next turn we'll play Martyr for the Cause, and I guess just let him die and see how it works. Battlefield. Okay, so they're just promoting this Cavalry Drill Master to, like, what, Sergeant right off the bat? Yeah, because he's gotten 2 promotions. That's got to be huge in his line of work. Okay, so let's go Martyr for the Cause. It's gonna be really bad if it does work, because I'm gonna proc the 3rd step in the middle of their turn, which is not what I want to do. So maybe we don't test it out just yet. Yeah, I just want to know if proliferate, like, if we do it in the middle of their turn, do we just immediately lose our card? Sacrifice it after 3. That's what it says. Well, hell, they didn't attack in anyways, so I guess that's kind of null and void, huh? Okay, so we can just Prison Realm, which I think is a little bit better than Teo's Light Shield. We just Prison Realm. The only threat they have, their Territorial Hammer Skull, isn't going to block against either of our Knights. So yeah, let's take away this Sergeant Drill Master. This Cavalry Sergeant Drill Master, shall we? There's another Martyr for the Cause. I don't think we want that, actually, as we don't have any counters. Well, we're going to put a counter on something with Teo's. Maybe we should have kept that. Nah, whatever. Alright, so we'll swing in with the... Oh, shit. Alright, bye-bye, Martyr. I'm sorry. I'm sure you can forgive me. So we're clear, I did not mean to do that. Alright, well... That's a little awkward. I'm sure they were like, they probably have a combat trick. Leonin War Leader. You know, I really wish I had the Martyr for the Cause still on my board. Not gonna lie. It would have been fantastic sack outlet for Gideon Sacrifice. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna block you anyways. My turn. Alright, so we have 2 Teo's Light Shields. We can play both if we pay the 2 life, but if we play both, then we can't play Gideon's Sacrifice, which I really want to do, so... Yeah, I think we just enter this in tap. So what we're going to do is defend with both of our creatures up against the Leonin War Leader, use the Teo... Oh, they're going to attack in with Territorial Hammer Skull, though, and make it to where we can't defend with both of our creatures. So we're going to need the other Teo's Light Shield to really do anything. So we're going to have to take the 4/4 from Leonin this turn, right? Fuck. Alright, whatever. That's going to hurt. Life gain, proliferate sounds like a funny brew. Life gain, proliferate. Yeah, how could we make that work? How could we get the ticking up on something to give us some life gain? I mean, obviously there's like a Johnny's Pride Mate going for the obvious one. Look here, Leonin. I'm not gonna deal with your bullshit today. I've had enough of it. Yeah, tap my 3/3. We'll kill one of the cats. Defend the territorial with the Teo's Light Shield. Oh, this is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt my face hole. There's Sarah's Angel and a Luminous Bonds. Lordy, lordy. Lordy, lordy. Okay, so if we Teo's Light Shield, if we boost... Well, really, they're still gonna get tapped, right? No matter what, they get tapped. Alright, well, let's just boost each of them then, right? And who the fuck do we put? Well, actually, we can put Kaya's Ghost Form on a Teo's Light Shield. Bring it back once it dies and give another counter to one of our creatures. Get in, sacrifice. Again, they're still going to tap us with the Territorial Hammer Skull. That card is being such a bitch. Maybe we should have Prison Realmed the Hammer Skull, huh? It's really coming back to bite us in the ass. I just figured maybe we would draw more creatures. Luminous Bonds. Can't attack or block. Well, that's okay, because we're going to use Gideon's Sacrifice on it anyway, so all the damage that we're dealt, we're not going to be dealt. I think we have to block the War Leader here. They're going to attack him with everything. This is going to be kind of painful, not going to lie. Resolve. Resolve. Pass the blockers. Kill the Hammer Skull. Block the War Leader. Gideon Sacrifice. Choose a creature or planeswalker we control. Teo's Light Shield with the Kayas and all that good stuff. Alright, so. I think we do put it on one of those. Another Teo's Light Shield. Well, we got rid of the Hammer Skull, so that's a huge accomplishment for us. Or we just put one on the Teo's Light Shield, because we can already double block the Ajani, right? We're just going to want some way to actually kill these other little fucks. So, definitely swing in with both of them. What's their one card? Sarah's Angel. So, unless they draw one, they're not going to have enough for it. Oh, okay. Magic is so easy. Alright, so we need a Prison Realm. Like, it's Prison Realm or bust, right? Shit. They got us dead next turn. No attacks? What? I'm not quite sure I understand that one. Well, they got us dead in 2 turns, then I guess. Sure, gives us another chance to find a Prison Realm. Fingers crossed. Should have multi-blocked to kill the War Leader. Yeah, I mean, I would if I could. I would certainly do it if I could. But every time they attacked, they had the Territorial Hammer Skull, so I couldn't double block with anything. They always had one of my knights tapped, so. That's another thing. Sometimes I go back and I read chat, but like y'all are talking about why are they not fucking attacking in? It's not like I have lethal on my side of the board. I don't have some crazy combat trick. For fuck's sake, I keep playing out all my lands. What are they waiting on? Hit me in the face, damn it. There you go. Yeah, it just didn't make any sense. Why would they not be attacking me? Okay, so we do lose out here. Alright. Well, to be fair, I did make the misplay on the Martyr for the Cause. I feel like there's probably some misplay somewhere else in there. Maybe not taking the Hammer Skull, not taking the Territorial Hammer Skull with Prison Realm. That's okay. We'll run it back. I got faith in this deck. We'll make it happen, even if they don't believe. So, what time is it? 1:19. How long have we been going? Almost 2 hours. All right, so. When you Gideon's, I thought it was clear. My mistake. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you're good. Even still, I think they tapped with Territorial Hammer Skull, so we could have double blocked him, but he was at a 5/5 at that point. So even with our Teos plus the 3/3 Knight, we were only dealing 4 damage. You know, I didn't really check to see if this was an okay hand. I'm getting kind of tired. Not even gonna lie. So, this may be the wrong decision, but simply because I don't want them to just remove my Liliana if I get her down, I'm gonna take their Elder Spell. So what are we looking here? Looking for some planes, right? Hexproof against white isn't anything to sneeze at, considering our opponent's playing Orzhov. Does have first strike, so it deals with these pesky Death Touch creatures. That's what it deals with. I think we want to save the Kai's Ghost Form. We don't have anything that's an immediate threat to our Knight of Malice, so should be fine. Should be a-okay. So you're gonna have to use something like a Cast Down or a Murder on our Knight of Malice. Another Orzhov Enforcer. Yeah, I gotta say that doesn't really scare me, and they chose not to attack, and which means they could go for the double block here. So we could Prison Realm one, or we could just use Kai's Ghost Form, right, and get our Knight right back. Teo's Light Shields is not really where I want to be at, as 3 damage isn't quite enough to kill the Orzhov Enforcers. It just seems so weak. Well, we do have 4 in the deck, so it should be fine. And then all attack. And again, even if we get rid of 1 here, perfectly fine by me. They do go for the double block. Alrighty. Oh, interestingly enough, now that they have the spirit down, it's... Oh, you know what? Fuck, I messed up. We could have played Teo's Light Shield. It would have given us the white permanent, which would have made our Knight of Malice obviously a 3-2. Plus the counter would have made it a 4-3, which means that they wouldn't have been able to double block us. Oh man, I'm smart. I'm so good after the play happens, right? Like right after it happens, that's when I got it. Gotta play around the light shields. Depending on what colors you want to go for. Draw. That is true. That is true. Gideon's Company would be a nice card to play alongside the Pride Mate. Dread Malkin. Okay, so now we're gonna do the little combo I just talked about a second ago. Ooh. Deal the 4 to the face. Dread Malkin. Dread Malkin. What do we want to do with this? 2+1/+1 counters. Makes it a 3/3, but it still doesn't have first touch. Or first touch? First strike. So it's still gonna die to the death. Oh, excuse me, death touch. Although we could Gideon Sacrifice, would that negate the death touch effect? It should, right? But if we sacrifice it, then Gideon's Sacrifice doesn't go off any longer. Right. Well, that is kind of annoying. We could always Prison Realm one of them, but that seems a bit excessive. Alright, well. Do your thing, Knight of Malice. Do your thing. Sure. Why are they making a whole bunch of flying spirits though? What's going on here? I feel like they're playing something crafty. Oh well, maybe we can get up enough to actually get out to Liliana. Liliana is always fun to play. Alright. Maruo. Just gonna back out there. Sure. Okay, so let's play one more here, and we'll play one of the God Eternals, and then I'll probably call it a night. That'll be a solid 2-hour stream. And yeah. Big brain, definitely. Certainly wasn't our opponent. More than likely overestimating what we had, right? Oh, excuse me for a minute. I'm gonna get something to drink. Oh. If we get to put which order these two go in, it's a pretty good combo. I'm fairly sure you do, right? So yeah, I actually will just go ahead and pay the 2 life here. Get down the Dread Malkin. Turn 3. Ooh. Turn 3 we can either sacrifice our Martyr for the cause, or we can get down a History of Benalia. Of course, if we get down Martyr for the cause, we can always sack History come the next turn. Get out Knight of Malice now. Play history next turn. Get out Martyr for the cause now. Sack Martyr next turn. Have a bigger Dread Malkin. They're going Merfolk, so they're probably going Wad, right? Let's go ahead and get down Knight. Knight will get buffed by the history as well, so we could just have a really strong swing in there. Martyr is actually a human soldier. I was gonna say if he's a knight, then maybe that could have worked as well, but all's well that ends well. Jade Bear gonna make their Kamina Speaker a 3/3, which is enough to actually get through us. I don't actually understand people. If you got it, play it. You know, if you got enough to do it, do it. Do it to it. Alright, well, that makes our Knight of Malice be able to deal with the Kamina Speaker. And we'll throw down history next turn. What, are they about to bounce my Martyr? Or my Knight? You know what I hate? Merfolks that play bounces. Fuck's sakes, just play all Merfolk and some sleeps. You know. Or maybe go for like the new flying Merfolk. That actually seems like a pretty decent Merfolk card. In a Merfolk deck, I should say. Kumina, Tyrant of Orazka. Does anyone else feel like Kumina's slapping two dead fish together whenever he comes up and smacks his spears together? Like I know they're not dead fish, but for some reason they'll like. Maybe it's the sound effect, but it just sounds like two fish smacking together, which kind of feels like cannibalism. Maybe, are they fish, or are merfolk completely different from fish? I don't know the full lore of it all. Look, moths, I really don't mind y'all, but like flying right in front of my face, that shit's scary. Another Dread Malkin. So we could play a Dread Malkin, sack out a Dread Malkin to give our original Dread Malkin extra counters. Well, either way, let's go ahead and get down the history and get down our second copy of a Dread Malkin. We could also always attack in and use Gideon's Sacrifice to prevent any damage that we would take and send it all to Martyr for the cause. That could work. Dread Malkin, definitely the scariest cat you played today. Yeah, doesn't seem like this cat fits in with the Charmed Stray, right? Actually, it seems like this was one of the Charmed Stray cats that got picked up by like maybe Tezzeret or something, and he went and like just straight up tested on it. Because that cat is ugly. And what is that armor? Sounds like, or it looks like you would be able to hear that cat from miles away. Just clink, 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 clink. How do you move and that not just annoy the shit out of you? Alright, so no attacks. Well, we probably could have... they have the Kamina, though. Alright. Unbreakable Formation could have been good with Martyr for the cause, though, right? Give all of our creatures a +1/+1 counter, then sack him out with Gideon's Sacrifice, then proliferate all of our other creatures. Not bad. You know what I actually can't stand, and this is more of a pet peeve than anything, but whenever people like capitalize random letters of their name and it doesn't stand for anything, like this guy's name is Joker Man, I'm guessing it's SOS, not 505. But yeah, they capitalize the J, K, R, and A, but like it doesn't spell out anything, so it just kind of annoying. If you're gonna capitalize random letters, you know, at least make them make sense, right? Another Martyr for the cause. Fantastic. Fan-fucking-tastic. Okay, so... Wow. We are so limited on land. I don't know what's up with the draw system. one land or one game we're screwed, the next we're flooded, back to screwed, back to flooded. I just want one game. Like literally just give me the same amount of land drops every game so I at least know like how many I'm getting, right? Oh well, I guess we will we'll kick it back to them and keep this this stalemate going. It's Lazo top plating on a zombie cat. Oh, okay. Well, it's still ugly as hell. Does it just coat the whole thing? Kind of like Wolverine and Adamantium, right? Because it's like, even its throat and everything. Or whatever that is, I guess. Because it seems like it kept its whole skeleton, but this whole like bottom jaw it has on it is just straight weird mummy wrapping, I guess. Alright. What's our opponent doing? I'm getting so distracted like what's going on with my cards. I don't even notice what they're playing. So standard Merfolk coming out from Joker Man. I gotta say, I don't enjoy seeing this, right? We're what, 2-3 sets away from this being prevalent? Yeah, all of these cards are either Ixalan or rivals of Ixalan. So, yeah, I mean, I guess that's... Alrighty. Let's see if they finally attack in. No, they do not. I'm keeping Gideon Sacrifice for the perfect moment, just so we're all clear. Which may actually be here, right? We sack out a Martyr. Martyr for the cause. Build one of our Dread Malkins up. Still have enough mana for Gideon Sacrifice. Swing in with everything. We still have some defenders back. We use Gideon Sacrifice on the other Martyr for the cause. No! Shit. Yo, remember that whole part where I was talking about order triggers and making sure that I remembered? Well, I didn't. Alright, so we could have had a 4/4 Menace Cat there, which definitely goes up in value. But we still have to, still got to take the swing in here. So I think we literally swing in with everything. Well, I think we literally just swing in with everything, right? Maybe not that Dread Malkin. Fuck it, whatever. And then we'll throw everything onto Martyr for the cause. This also works in reverse if they would have attacked in on us, but since we have the boost from the one card, History, figured why not go ahead and swing in. They're probably trying to figure out what blocks to use, what card I could possibly have in my hand that could allow me to actually swing in with everything. Use Settle or two? Yeah, that would probably help out. I wonder if it was Bolas's idea to be like, oh yeah, those undead cats, throw some armor on them, throw them in. Probably. Bolas seems kind of like the magic. I don't know what the main fucking rune is. I don't know where Bolas is from, but he does seem kind of like Magic the Gathering's version of Stalin, right? Get to work. I don't care. What is this? 2/3/3 or 2/4/4s on my Dread Malkin. 3/3 there. So we're killing one creature here. That's fine. I'm okay with that. We're also getting in some damage, so you know, nothing to sneeze at too much there. What are you playing? Don't tell me you play a fucking Spell Pierce in a goddamn Merfolk deck. That would be the ultimate piss off, right? Oh, putting a +1/+1 counter. Okay. Well, again, none of our creatures are gonna die. They are all tapped, and they probably have lethal come next turn. But you know, I guess that's the result when you play a deck that's 3 sets old. War of the Spark, Guilds of Ravnica, Ravnica Allegiance. Oh no, Dominaria. Core set. Is that 5 sets in between what they're playing and what's released? We are going to go ahead and scoop it up here, but Goodness. Alright, so we'll play one with the Gates deck, and then I'm gonna call it a night, because it's getting super late. But I said already that I would give this deck a little preview here, so that's what we're gonna do. Although I did have really fun with that deck. Thank you, League of Myth. Thank you for the submission, and I'll honestly probably play that deck again and may try just tweaking it a little bit. Don't think you can order the triggers like that since the sacrifice happens after the martyr dies. That is... Sacrifice a creature and then the creature dies, or do you sacrifice... Well, yeah, I guess you have to sacrifice first and then the creature dies. That makes sense. Bolas is just trying to bring communism to all. Yeah, I mean, he just thought Karl Marx was the shit. He doesn't understand why everyone's trying to kill him. He's just a poor little misunderstood dragon. So, way too much red mana here, right? Alright, so to stay on course with my luck for the night, we go to play a Gates deck, and what do we run into? Mono red. Fantastic. You think it's me? Y'all think that... Holy shit, how do you play mono red in normal play? You're gaining nothing. Unless maybe they have a challenge that says play red spells, but still, I still don't think that gives you an excuse to play fucking mono red in non-ranked. Alright, so we'll play one more actual game, hopefully. You know what, I don't even care if our next opponent plays Esper. Just don't let me know about it until like turn 4. You know, until I'm already enough into the game to where I'm locked in. What are these things in the background? Are they like floating monuments letting out water? Or are they like ancient rocket ships? Because they look like a rocket ship taking off. But at the same time, I can't imagine why anyone here would be wanting to go to space. Alright. We'll keep the hand, and I guess we just hope we don't go up against mono blue this time. And could we have won up against mono red? I mean, possibly, you know, if we drew out our Archway Angel at the right time, or our Gateway Colossus at the right time. But it pretty much always comes down to that with mono red, right? Sure, I have a chance if they don't draw, you know, most of the cards they need, which there's probably a 30 to 40% chance of that, considering mono red just seems to get stacked. Stacked all the way up. So let's go ahead and get down one color of every... Or one of each color, rather. But yeah, there's no point in continuing that game. Even if I won, it would have been, haha, fuck you, mono red. Somehow I managed to pull this out. Whereas in this game, if I lose, I'll be like, oh, hey, look, they were playing mono white, and maybe they do something interesting with Mentor and a Johnny Pridemate. I can't imagine anything that's that interesting with that combination, but sure, we'll leave our minds open to possibilities. Probably just the Gates of Blaze come next turn before the Ajani can get built any, right? Do they throw down anything else? No, they do not. Yeah, I kind of feel like a Gates of Blaze is fine here. Though I really want to play the Guild Summit. Maybe we go ahead and get down a one copy of Guild Summit. It just makes me feel bad if I don't get it down on turn 3 and then I'm playing all these gates and it literally doesn't do anything for us. I just think about all the missed card draw, right? So fuck it, we'll take one more hit in the face. And we can still do 5 damage with our Gates of Blaze next turn, so it's not like they're getting out of range. We also have 2 God Eternals, which is really nice, really fun. Oh, why does this game hate me today? Someone literally just fucking cleansing Nova'd my Guild Summit. Not 2 Guild Summits, not 3 Guild Summits. You know, not a Guild Summit and Dawn of Hope, just one singular Guild Summit. What is going on in the world today? You know what? Just as the ultimate fuck you, I'm playing another one. Yes, I realized I should have played that before I threw down my Simic Guild Gate, but that's the level of tired I am tonight. Go ahead, hit me in the face. I don't care at this point. You Cleansing Nova on a Guild Summit. Sometimes there's overkill and there's like to the moon overkill, I guess. Shala. Well, I'm really glad we saved our Gates Blaze, right? Okay, so what are we at? 3-5. So we don't have enough to throw both down. Well, let's just go ahead and get down our gate then, get some card draw, and bye-bye. Now I guess we're hoping for an Arcway Angel, as that is our life game. Send home Stalwart. You might think we don't have any creatures. Au contraire, we have plenty of creatures. I've just been having so much fun playing other things. So we could go both Gatebreaker Rams, but I want to go Ilrog instead because it's fun. And who cares about winning when we're having fun? By the way, I am having fun. I know I complain a whole hell of a lot, but like, I feel like that's a fair thing to complain about, right? Someone just used 5 mana to remove my Guild Summit. That's a bit steep. That's a bit intense. Well, this way if they do have some kind of pump, at least it's not going to be first strike pump into killing our raise board, right? Hey, there's another Pride Mate. You'd probably think I'd be a little bit more afraid of what's going on the board right now than what I currently am, but to be completely honest, I think we're still perfectly fine. I think our opponent's deck is just so underwhelmingly bad that it's not causing any anxiety. Of course I say that and then we're about to get stomped, right? Because I'm like, I think I'd rather play something that I want to play. Like playing a Guild Summit here instead of playing just both of our Gatebreaker Rams and throwing down our Oketra with the Ilrog. I know what I should be playing. I know. Trust me. But it's whether or not I want to play it, right? So when do they go back? At the return that creature to your hand at the beginning of the next end step. Okay, so decline. Play this. Swing in with Ilrog, throw the God Eternal, and then we throw the Gatebreaker, right? Okay, so next attack. Seal away? Do you seal away my God Eternal? Alright, fair enough. Hey, look at that! It just gets put right back into my deck. So yeah, Oketra. Obviously, they don't block with the Ajani, so you're gonna take 6 here. Then we play the Gatebreaker Ram, so we're at least gonna still have 2 creatures down. Finale of Glory, where are we at on that? 2? That makes 2, 4, 5. Not quite big enough to be interesting enough, right? Hey, it's a non-gate card. We go ahead and throw down Oketra. If we do, we can actually go ahead and play the Ram as well. So sure. I really would hate to get beat by this guy now that I talk so much shit. So let's just do this the right way, shall we? Let's say, hey, you remember that Cleansing Nova you hit me with earlier for 1 Guild Summit? Don't you wish you had it now? Now that I have a full-blown army? Yeah. Fuck you, 100. That's what you get using a fucking Cleansing Nova on 1 Guild Summit. I probably will still be talking about that come tomorrow. That's just so ridiculous. But whatever, to each their own, right? I'm sure I've made mistakes equally as catastrophic. So that's going to do it for tonight. Hope everybody enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below. Also, this was a celebration for the 1,000 subs. And I called the doctors to try and get the appointment set up for Friday and everything. and they basically just told me to call back tomorrow morning. So I still don't have an answer for the time as to when on Friday we'll be doing the direct challenge with the subs. But it will still be on Friday. We're going to be doing a direct challenge. So those of you that want to come out and face me, bring your best decks, bring your worst decks, bring your jank decks, whatever it is. I will be direct challenging whoever wants to take up the gauntlet. So yeah, again, thanks for all of y'all's support, all 1,030, I think we're at 30 something now, people that have subscribed to the channel. You are awesome. And yeah, if you're new here, consider subscribing. I guess our next goal is going to be 5,000, 10,000, 20, 100, or I guess 50, 100, you know, whatever the normal milestones are, I guess whatever we want to make them. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this, and I will see everyone of y'all tomorrow, because I'm just the world's biggest stalker, right? Nah, yeah, that's gonna do it. I'm getting sleepy. Peace.